and that's why I want to see this match, because it gets tougher for them. The winner of that match between Nigeria and Cameroon, we go meet
Angola or Senegal.
Let's run through the quarterfinal fixtures. It's Morocco going against Egypt. Nigeria, the D Tigers, defending champions. They'll take on Cameroon. Tunisia will take on should I say surprise team of the tournament for me, because the way they defeated Nigeria, they somehow made it look easy in the fourth quarter. And they'll be taking on host country Tunisia, that's Congo DR, Senegal and Angola. That's 2, 3, 4 years ago. That's your final in the men's Afrobasket. So the Nigeria or Cameroon, I should emphasize Nigeria. Should Nigeria win, they'll go to play either Senegal or Angola. Quarterfinal fixtures in the 2017 FIBA Men's Afrobasket Championship. We're having one center in Senegal, the other one in Tunisia. How confident are you that this team can power?
Well, it's an open game, and one is not too confident, really. But if you look at it, even Angola lost to Morocco. And so for them to be meeting Senegal at this stage, you realize that they've dropped points. they dropped at some point. But we topped our group in spite of the fact that we lost. If you look at the way we lost, if you look at the team we lost to Congo, Congo lost to Mali. And we defeated Mali. So I think if we are able to settle the issues that we have, if we're able to get the guys back, we could. But I'm just concerned about the semi-final. The possibility of meeting Senegal or Angola. Those are boogie teams, and if we had probably won our games, we still would have. We topped our group anyway. I'm not too confident, but I do believe that if they are able to get their focus right, they can achieve great results. So
that's it, and that's the last match the Tigers played against Congo DR.
Surprisingly, they lost.
They lost that one. I think 88 to 77. A lot of question marks. Coach Alex Nwora came out and said, "Look, relax. We said this before we came here, that this team is still work in progress." I remember the bulk of the team that won in 2015, they are missing. But they have the experience of Ike Diogu. They also have, they have some of the guys out there that are playing good basketball.
And Oshefu coming in as well from
good, and has been talking to. But this tells us one thing, Joseph, that you can even compare it to football. No smaller teams again in Africa. Everyone is doing their homework so that they can become a force to reckon with.
Yeah, definitely. I told you about Angola, Morocco that defeated Angola. So people are looking at what you've done, and they are taking their time to analyze and scrutinize fashionable technique, that can help them to beat you. So obviously Nigeria, haven't won it the last time. Every team has our tapes, and we're coming with a new team entirely. Though that could be an advantage in the sense that the players that we have now are totally new, but the wealth of experience also comes to bear. And I do believe that going forward is important that we are able to get it right. Because it was after we lost against Congo that those explanations came up that this is why this player, some of them rejected. But you understand. But what I'm saying, that going forward, is important that we are, irrespective of what we achieve in this result, it's important that we are able to get it right, do what it is required to compensate our athletes, our players, so that there won't be a second. These guys won't decide again and say this set of boys won't decide that they won't play. Whatever it is, sort it out on time. Let us have those guys that have left, have this same team, try to form a team going ahead.
Okay, that's very important for the D Tigers. Let's see when that game is played tomorrow. That's why we're here. After the action comes the reaction. So we'll talk about it, of course, with you joining us on the program. Let's get on with the show now. Let's go to Ilorin in Kwara State. That's the venue for the 3rd edition of the National Youth Games. I like this one because it deals with the grassroots. I love it also because it can be used for talent discovery. Yesterday, we showed you and introduced you to aerobics gymnastics. Today, boxing gets our attention. This is a sport that has given this country champions even before independence. Lately, we're struggling with boxing. This is an avenue for the federation to go pick out new boxers. We had George Foreman Jr. come here and say, "Look, Nigerians can box." But look at it. Look.
Austin, I wanted to draw your attention to it.
Please do.
Is that a zinc that I'm seeing? Almost as if it's,
very close. No.
It's quite embarrassing to put this up. They knew they were setting up having a tournament of this nature. Why couldn't they have put the required facility in place? Look at this zinc. Look at the structure. You know, no, Austin, I'm not impressed at all.
Okay,
you can't get what beaters from here. I mean,
that's what it is.
It's very, very ordinary.
You cannot, because these guys need to be exposed to the proper things at this stage, because I mean, scriptures didn't like the foundation be destroyed. That's what I'm saying, because
I'm really worried.
The boxing ring is not even balanced, and you could tell properly that they just had wood underneath and they put a cloth on it. The kids fall on it and they can even get injured.
Austin, we should have standards of operation. We shouldn't just throw these guys into settings that are not professional. I mean, you are not exposing them to the best of facility, and when they go there, they are exposed. They would need time to even acclimatize, because you're not giving them the best right here. And not that boxing is a sport that has brought us laurels in the past. We've had great boxers who won bronze medal and medals for us at the Olympics. One would have thought that
world champions.
I mean, Samuel Peters and
that's what it is.
You know, Peter Koigbache and the rest. Why would
you can go
Austin,
on?
I'm really concerned about this.
Boxing has been very quiet, Joseph. Boxing has been on a steady decline. We struggle to take only Ajagba to the Olympics in Rio in 2016.
And he lost in the semi-final.
Do you know we took over 12 boxers to Cameroon and they couldn't qualify from Africa? Tells you a lot. Do you know the major problem? One of the major problems is infrastructure. I mean, you need to go see a proper boxing gym. Then when you go to the one at the National Stadium...
Gymnasium, that one is a write-off. It's a total write-off. You know, we really have to ask ourselves what we want to do with some sports. Because when you look at the way we run some of our associations and the way the negligence in terms of facility and structure required, you begin to wonder, is it that we just want to manufacture results from abroad? You can't just do this thing. You have to, if you want to groom athletes, boxers, you've got to expose them to not just the right coaching, but also the infrastructure required for them to develop.
I mean, that's the making right there. The making is in what you put together for the boxers. This sports tonight on Channels Television, we're giving attention to the National Youth Games. Boxing getting our attention, and according to the analyst, Joseph, it's not really good as regards infrastructure. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, Olalekan Fash is the Assistant General Secretary of the Nigeria Boxing Federation. We'll listen to him. What's the objective for boxing at the National Youth Games? And after that, we'll get into this athletics discussion. Once again, don't go anywhere. Stay.